Capricorn, and welcome to the channel. We are Stars in Orbit. I am Sister Lovelace here delivering your August 2019 tea leaf and tarot reading. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you for tuning in energetically and wanting to develop more reflection on your own path and your own spirituality, maybe just your self-awareness in general. I love seeing that. So thank you all. Wow, I'm seeing the 9 of Pentacles with the Star card. Literally what I was saying, like you're moving towards your own healing and working on yourself and noticing the growth of your own power within yourself. So that's really amazing. But before we get started, thank you all for your likes, your comments, sharing with your friends, subscribing. I do appreciate it. It's just me and my business partner, Felicity River, and we're the happiest because we're trying to make this our full-time gig. So thank you all for your dear support. I did want to apologize if you have been following the channel. I intended to do a Capricorn lunar eclipse reading back for the earlier part of July, but I just had so many personal things kind of coming up for me that I just didn't really have like the proper energy to really give y'all, to be honest, as well. Like my camera was recording all funny, so anyways, thanks Mercury retrograde for that. But yeah, so I just wanted to mention that. But Capricorn, let's get on with your reading. You guys know the drill. It's general. My readings aren't restricted to just sun, moon, and rising signs. So you may resonate with the Capricorn energy very strongly and say like your 10th house or something like that. So let's keep it moving. All right. So this 8 of Cups energy is coming out very strongly. It came out in the pre-shuffle as well for you, Capricorn. So hang on. I feel like it should be that Virgo rising is coming out. Someone else had the 7 of Swords in the heart of their reading, and that was Scorpio. So you may resonate with that Scorpio reading. You know, you may have a Scorpio rising or something like that. So yeah, it may resonate with you. So don't forget to check your sun, moon, and rising signs, although my readings aren't restricted to just those, like I was saying. So, right, like what I was talking about with this 8 of Cups, like, I think you know that there's something that you need to leave in the past or walk away from or walk towards or something like that, however it resonates with your situation, Capricorn. I'm hearing Cancer strongly for you right now, but I think it's going to take a lot for you to finally get back on the horse, and to do that I feel like there might be like a slight pride issue that's kind of getting in the way. Like you have to keep a certain demeanor or a facade, like you have to fight for yourself basically, even if you, like, you know, right or wrong, I'm gonna defend my honor and my truth. Like that's that Knight of Swords energy. So I think ultimately it may, hang on. Okay, so I'm not trying to offend anyone, and this could be your energy or that of another's. And there's a bunch of Capricorns out here that I'm reading for, so, and we all have Capricorn in our chart, so take it as you will. But I feel like if there's this like strong defense to keep yourself maybe a little bit isolated because of a pride issue, it may turn out to be something that is somewhat manipulative, and it brings you in a place of stagnancy, and you're just like so firm in your thoughts and the way that you're processing whatever situation that no matter what, you're just gonna go at anyone who tries to cross you, and that puts so much more of a load on your back because of that. But ultimately, it's like you're trying to have this renewal in the foundations of your life. So let me pull the tea leaf cards out now, and we'll take a look at the Eight of Cups. Oh my gosh. So the Eight of Cups literally talks about walking away from something, and you see him walking away. And in regards to that, we got pale. Time to get out of a situation. So what is this situation that Capricorn needs to get out of in August 2019? Justice. Wow. There has been some injustices. That's when justice shows up and says, no. Let's get down to brass tacks. You could very well be dealing with a Libra that you kind of need to disassociate yourself with. Wow. So these two just flipped out for the Tower for Justice, and it's the Page of Swords with the Tower. So the Page of Swords can kind of be like that sneaky type, but you know, it's an air quality. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, you could be dealing with a fire sign, but an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, and again we have Libra here. But like I said, it's kind of like that sneaky, finds very like skilled ways to find out information, and I think like when something is sort of revealed in a way, it's going to make the entire structure fall. And I think like maybe so I feel like there is some sort of like karmic justice that needs to be dealt, and you know that, and you need to walk towards justice, fairness, and truth, but you're trying to find, maybe you or another person is trying to find a very creative way to basically get around this karma or get around the situation without having this tower moment totally I'm hearing debunk, but to derail basically everything that you've ever known. And there's really no getting around that. Yeah. Wow. Okay, so let's keep it moving. And wow, and this Queen of Pentacles keeps showing up like every time I cut open the deck. So that's you. That's that Capricorn energy. Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, perhaps. You could be dealing with another. But yeah, it's basically like someone who just really wants to keep the peace. Like it wants to keep a happy home, a happy life. Five of Pentacles, please. Flowers, happiness. Teapot, deep friendship. Whoa. Spilled the tea. Okay. So yeah. So teapot and flowers. I think ultimately when you can walk away from whatever like injustice has kind of happened and you're making that affirmative action to do that, I'm hearing executive order. You start to maybe create a bond with other people who were probably dealing with that same injustice with you, and it's like, sure, you guys may be feeling like a little left out or something, but it's kind of for the benefit of everyone because there was some sort of injustice here that was based around this entire like foundation of your life. But then ultimately it's like, it's kind of like when people are like dirt poor but then they're at their happiest, you know. It's like they don't look at themselves as poor. They find themselves rich in many other areas of life. So I don't necessarily think this is like a card about a loss of money, although it could be if you're like financially tied to whatever that tower was, or whoever these people were that you may be involved in. This may be like a job that you could be leaving for your own sanity, you know. But then it's like, okay, so I may not have the same type of income as I did with that job, but at least I'm happy. At least I'm sane. Okay, 6 of Wands. Wow, these cards are like really flipping out. Like so many are flipping out for you guys. So that's Apple. Temptation will test you, and we'll find out what that temptation is here in a minute. Let's get a couple more. 6 of Wands. Goldfish. Wow. Increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. That's awesome. So what is the temptation here for Capricorn in August 2019? 5 of Wands. Conflict, bickering back and forth, proving you're right, I feel like it's a lot of proof, like I'll show you, stick it to them kind of thing. Okay, and what is the goldfish? Increase in material wealth or spiritual growth for Capricorn. Nice. Okay, so 9 of Pentacles. So whatever it is that you begin to work on in August is something that's going to be long lasting for you. And for some of you, I feel like if you are in some sort of like spiritual career, like spiritually based career, or even if you know, like if you're reading tarot or like, doing Reiki or, something like that. I don't know. There's so many different types of careers, right? I do feel like you may not see the same type of money immediately or something like that as you would have maybe, let's say, if this is in regards to like a corporate job or something like that. It's going to be more rewarding, and you will start to see more abundance in different ways and in material wealth in the long run. It's going to bring you more. It's just you have to be patient is what it is. Yeah. And then the Wands, of course, it's like very action, fiery. It's now. It's right now, So I think it's like a lot easier for you to get back into the rat race is what I'm hearing with that 5 of Wands, where you can kind of be in that competitive mode with other people, but it's more conflict, it's more competition, truly, is what it is. Yeah. Whereas if you take, it's like the tortoise and the hare, like you can get distracted by this and then finally come to the same ending at some point, but it took you a lot longer, or you can just stay focused on what it is that actually resonates with you and keep moving forward. Wow. And then when I put that down, I would just put it right on the Empress, talking about abundance and having the fertile grounds to plant the seeds and letting them grow. Allow your seeds to grow. They're not going to grow if you keep having to dig them up. I'm seeing 252 on the clock right now, so whatever that may mean for a particular number of you. So the Magician, please, for Capricorn, the Magician. We have tent, temporary situation, and bag, something important, such as a new job or a raise. So I'm wondering if you kind of like manifest a opportunity into your life, but it's something like this says, kind of temporary. But let me get some clarifiers for you, Capricorn. What is this temporary situation? The Hermit. Some of y'all may be dealing with a Virgo, like a situation with a Virgo. And then even like the Magician card, it's a card of Mercury. So this could allude to Virgo again. So double Virgo card, or Gemini potentially. So yeah, so you could be dealing with a temporary quote situation with a Virgo, or talking about isolating yourself in a way that you need to kind of do some soul searching, some introspection, and basically figuring your life out so that you know what it is that you want to properly manifest into your life. But that's going to be different for all of you. What is the bag card here for Capricorn? Nice. Ace of Cups. So something like an emotional type of offering or a new beginning to a relationship or a refreshed start to a relationship. It doesn't necessarily need to be like this says such as a new job or a raise, but this something important could be, you know, this could be an apology. This could be like, hey, I do want to start over with you, or yeah, I think we're really good together. I think we should move in, or hey, I love you. you know, saying I love you for the first time. So that's really, really beautiful. So then moving on, we do see the Seven of Swords in the heart of your reading, and it doesn't really need to be like that lying, cheating, scandalous kind of card that it normally gets interpreted as. I feel like this talks about having some type of advice given to you, or like I was intuiting earlier, I was thinking it's kind of like a facade, basically. Some sort of facade. So we have family wishes coming true. Hat, you will be playing a different role. And angel, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. So let me see, what are these family wishes coming true? Hang on, what are the family wishes? Nine of Pentacles with strength. Strength card is a card of Leo, and then the Nine of Pentacles, again, another card of Virgo. Okay, I am picking up Virgo energy for you strongly, Capricorn. I feel like for some of you, you either are like, everybody has Virgo in their chart, right? Everybody has Capricorn in their chart. So, I feel like this could be another part of you, a reflection of you that's kind of like showing your value and your independence and how you have truly grown, maybe grown from karmic lessons or past life traumas or ancestral traumas or something like that, and you've really elevated yourself is what I'm hearing. Now, for another part of you, I feel like you may be dealing with a Virgo sun, moon, or rising, or potentially a Leo sun, moon, or rising, or maybe they're both, you know, whoever. This is a 2-in-1 deal, and they're actually bringing you some, I'm hearing salvation. They're bringing you some sort of okay, I'm hearing work strongly. So maybe this is like a new business opportunity that's actually helping you in regards to your financial aspects. Okay, and let's see. What is this different role that Capricorn will be playing out in August? The Star. So maybe you may be embodying some of that Aquarian nature, and so I did want to mention as well, because this is all embodying or encompassing this Seven of Swords, right? So the Seven of Swords is that astrological aspect for the Seven of Swords is actually Mercury in Aquarius. So the star is the card of Aquarius. And so I think for some of you, you may be, like I said, asserting that sort of like independence that is a little detached from maybe like the structures that be, or like I'm hearing power plays. Okay, so maybe there's like people who are kind of have like some sort of authority over you, and you're like, no, I'm going to march to the beat of my own drum, and that's that, and I'm going to go on my own path. I'm going to follow my own guiding light. And that's kind of like that whole idea of the hermit too. It's like following the star within its little lantern there. It's like you follow that pull, that light within you, and you heal. You're a light worker. So maybe some of you are, in fact, like I said, going into some sort of like spiritually based career where you're a light worker and you're actually helping humanity in that type of level, helping people to open their eyes, even if it's just like your small community or your small Instagram following, or like, you know, whatever it is. So that's really, really great. Wow. And then I put that right on top of the Lovers. That's amazing. Wow. And then the Two of Swords is sandwiched in between, or it was like the Lovers, the Star card, and the Two of Swords. So basically it's like you're either going to make this huge decision to do this for yourself, or you're not going to choose at all and stay in the same place or stay in the same mode or mindset that you have been, and just choose not to choose, honestly. Or you can make the ultimate decision that's going to skyrocket you into something grand. And then exactly, you are being spiritually guided. Protection from harm. There's nothing to worry about. You can drop the facade. You can be yourself. Let's get a clarifier for the Seven of Swords, since it's in the heart of your reading. King of Swords. Again, like that Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I'm hearing Aquarius strongly for you. Yeah, so hang on. Ace of Wands, to clarify that. So basically to say, I feel like there is a level of truth and justice that needs to be spoken on, and it needs to be acted upon. Exactly. Like drop what you're doing. Stop, drop, and roll is what I'm hearing. Okay, stop, drop, and roll. Like it, yeah, the tower is burning right now. Like, are you gonna just sit there and like just say, oh no, this is fine. This is fine. I'm on fire and everything's on fire. This is okay. Or are you gonna like stop, drop, and roll and actually make a change for yourself and save yourself, save humanity, or whoever this is involved with? Four of Swords, please. Whoa, okay. Quite a lot, but that's okay. We have Box. You will receive a gift. Camel. Persevere and you will overcome your problems. Peacock. Beware of great pride. Parrot. Someone will gossip about all your secrets. And Bell. Announcement. Yep, so I feel like you may be kind of tucked away, cooped up, and isolating yourself to a certain degree. Maybe out of pride, or I'm hearing out of fear. And then suddenly, announcement, someone is actually talking about you, and it makes you have to defend yourself. So let's find out more. What is the announcement here? Wow, the Devil and the Hanged Man. Could be dealing with another Capricorn, or this could be talking about you, Capricorn, with a Pisces. The Hanged Man is Pisces. Ultimately, though, the announcement here, I feel like they're, aside from the signs that I just named, energetically, I feel like there is some sort of announcement with someone kind of figuring something out. Like they were able to separate themselves and ease their mind and not be involved maybe in whatever else was going on. And they were able to kind of figure things out in a new way and see things for what they are and see the toxicity that actually surrounds this sort of dynamic. Okay. So let me put those away. And someone will gossip. What is the gossip here? 3 of Swords. Like, yeah, something terribly heartbreaking. I'm seeing 303 on the clock right now. So whatever that may mean for a particular number of you. But yeah, something that is earth shattering is what I'm hearing. Okay. Yeah. And what are the problems here? And the problems, Hanged Man with the 10 of Cups, like talking about, okay, like I see you for who you are, despite the facade of this like happy family that you have constructed, or like whatever. It looks really nice on the surface, but I see right through that. I'm hearing your kitchen is dirty. Okay, whatever that may mean for a particular number of you. Right, so what is this gift? You will receive a gift. What is Capricorn? Hold on. What is Capricorn's gift? Ace of Wands. The power to break through these cycles, to break through the bullshit is what I'm hearing. To start something new. To have power over whatever has held you back to some degree. And maybe it's power over the pride or the ego issue. And I literally said that earlier, actually. Something prideful. And then we had Peacock, beware of great pride. Wow. Okay. Whew, that was getting intense, y'all. Okay, so Knight of Swords. Let's see what you got. Oh my goodness. Too many. Okay. I put all those away saying too many, and then they still pop out. Okay, no worries. So you have, regarding this Knight of Swords, so again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, Sun, Moon, Rising, doesn't have to be though. We have Quill, get back to basics. There we go. And Table, hard work ahead. Turkey, someone is behaving stupidly. Gong, an exciting event. And Forest, muddled, unclear thinking. So yeah, like I was kind of getting this very irrational type of vibe with this Knight of Swords. Like they don't care if they're right or wrong. They're just defending what it is that they know. And it's fucking stressful, man. Just thinking about it. So, okay. And yeah, like I don't usually say things like man. Like, I don't know. I don't want to like identify like a gender or something like that with like addressing people, and then especially like on a platform like this. But it's like I notice the way that I'm saying it, so maybe it's just kind of like someone who actually is like a male archetype that you could be dealing with, or like the male archetype, like, or the I'm hearing patriarch of your family. If this has something to do with family, we also had family wishes coming true. It doesn't necessarily need to be like your blood related family, but you know, for some of you, this may very well be about your blood related family, or this has something to do with like your soul tribe, like your chosen family, you know. So what is this muddled, unclear thinking about? King of Swords again. about some sort of lies or deception that this maybe this King of Swords is kind of like put onto you, or maybe if this is your energy, it's like lies that you've continually told yourself, maybe. Okay. And the exciting event, please, for Capricorn. 9 of Pentacles. Exactly, like you're cutting yourself off and you're asserting your own independence. And you're doing it for yourself. Something to be proud of. What is this turkey card here? Someone is behaving stupidly. Knight of Wands. And then I see the Tower at the bottom of the deck. 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, so where did I see this? I don't think it actually came out. But yeah, Knight of Wands. Someone is behaving stupidly. You could be potentially dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. But someone who just kind of is acting very, I'm hearing out of turn, out of order. So they might like kind of go against the grain or something like that. Okay, let's get one more for that Knight of Wands. Wow. The Devil with Temperance. Temperance, again, Sagittarius energy. So as far as someone acting stupidly, I feel like someone is trying to bring forth some balance into whatever situation that has been like notoriously toxic and notoriously binding of people's souls. I'm hearing soul contracts. Okay. What is this? Yeah, wow, this was like, my sleeve had kind of like tipped this over and it was at the top of the deck, the 3 of Swords. Like, it definitely has something to do with whatever was going on over here. Yeah, so I feel like it may, I don't think it's necessarily like stupid, like they shouldn't be doing it or something like that, or they shouldn't be acting, maybe they shouldn't be, and that's what I was saying. It's like someone is acting stupidly, and then I was saying things like out of order, out of turn, and it's just like, out of whose turn, out of whose order? This? The devil? Like that, whoever the devil is embodying, not saying like you, Capricorn, like, although, yeah, it may very well could be. But, you know, whoever has kind of like had power over you in a toxic way that has truly like just broken you down. And I feel like this person's kind of like a knight in shining armor trying to like relieve the whole entire situation and trying to like bring about this balance and peace and harmony and like, listen, we got to talk about this. We have to make moves now. And then it's like this battle between the 2 knights, like the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. It's like someone who wants to see change and action, and then another person who just wants things to stay the same. Yeah. Or like the way that they've known it to be, which is a lot of hard work. 10 of Wands, it's like right on that Knight of Swords back. Oh wait, I did want to get some, I'll come back to that, but I did want to see more about the, well, hard work ahead, get back to basics. I mean, it's kind of one and the same. Like, it takes a lot to rid yourself of all of this toxicity and lack mindsets and lies and responsibilities that have been based off of the lies and based off of the lack. So it's a lot to try to get back to basics, right? To get back to a clearer foundation. 4 of Wands. It's a lot, right? It's the 10 of Wands going to the 4 of Wands. It's hard work. So okay, that makes sense with what we're trying to go for here. Okay, so moving on, we had for the 10 of Wands, fire, strong emotion, passionate love or hate. and chair empty. Someone is leaving your life. Yeah, honestly, I'm feeling a lot of heat, like a lot of hate, but it's kind of like out of love, like love for maybe yourself, love for your own healing, your hope and renewal. Wow. And then we have the sun right underneath that. Queen of Wands. Okay, so yeah, so what is the strong emotion, passionate love or hate? I mean, I guess it'll be different for all of you truly, but we'll see. Three of Wands. Yeah, exactly. It's like you all are moving on your own paths with either love or hate in your heart. So I don't even know why I asked that truly, but here we are. What is this chair empty? Someone is leaving your life for Capricorn. Nine of Wands. So I feel like this to me is kind of like a reflection of you and what it is that you are trying to move forward or move through, trying to persevere through. Someone is leaving your life. Nine of Wands. I can't think of the astrological like aspect for this, but it is fire energy, so perhaps you are dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Again, we had strong Sagittarius energy here. I think it is Sagittarius card. If it coincides with like how the pentacles are, I know like 7, 8, 9 is Virgo. Okay, regardless, I'm talking too much. Okay, so maybe this has something to do with like faith in a certain like foundation or situation or dynamic that is kind of leaving your life, and then you're having to basically push through that so that you can find this renewal in your home or your community or your workplace or wherever this is really applying for you in your life, Capricorn. So Four of Wands. You have karma, or I'm sorry, haystack, which is karma. You will reap what you have sown. Fox, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. And last but not least, Vine, seek out information that will help you. So let's get some clarifiers for these cards. Obviously with karma, like with the strong emotion, passionate love or hate, you guys are all on your own paths. So it's going to be different for all of you. You will know if you're getting that good karma or bad karma, I guess. Like you're just going to kind of have to intuitively know that or figure that out. Vine card. Why is the Vine card here? What is the information that will help Capricorn in August 2019? Seek out information that will help you. We have the Four of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. Hang on. Okay, so I feel like this information that will help you, right? I feel like it has a lot to do with reconnecting with certain people. Maybe you're dealing with another Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or maybe it's their Mars sign or whatever. Like, doesn't really matter actually. But someone who basically wants to keep things I feel like it's someone who may have a very like down to earth type of nature. Like they just kind of want to keep things peaceful is what I'm getting, but also exciting. Like they want to do what is best for them and best for the world, humanity, like whatever it is that they are up against. I feel like they're just trying to do the right things and make the right steps happen for them, for the betterment of everyone. And so I feel like there is a little bit of like a lack of gratitude or appreciation for this character, that it's like maybe hard for you to want to face them or something, is what I'm getting with this. Like, you both may be embodying this Four of Cups energy where you're both pretty apathetic towards one another at this point. And not necessarily apathetic, but like maybe you're just not as enthusiastic and you kind of have your eyes set on something else, and like maybe it, you know, it may go both ways. It may just be on your end or the other person. But yeah, this Four of Cups, that's been a pretty heavy card for you lately. Okay, so I think basically to say, like, you need to kind of push through those barriers that maybe that you may be up against, or that you are kind of putting up as like a reciprocated energy from this person, you know what I mean? You guys might very well just be like mirroring one another, you know? So what is the Fox card here for Capricorn? Okay. Wow, all of the fours have come out. So basically, to me, like, all the fours really talk about being very stagnant and being complacent and not willing to move, not willing to change. You're just sitting duck is what I'm hearing. But you're set in your foundations, even if they are faulty. So yeah, but ultimately, you know, in a more positive light, let's go more positive, even though, like, I just felt beckoned to mention that all like the four in numerology, but it does talk about gain, responsibility, holding yourself accountable. So that does seem very positive in that way, that you could be protecting your money and protecting your energy in that way, so that you can have a solid foundation for yourself, your family, or whatever it is. So that's really good. Okay. And I'm putting that right on the Knight of Pentacles when I cut open the deck, sandwiched in between that Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, you're definitely making solid efforts to make sure that you're providing and that everyone is safe, secure. So that's really good. That's really something to be proud about. So now going back, seeing that Three of Wands with the Queen of Pentacles, after just seeing it in the deck, how I just saw it, going back to this, find, seek out information that will help you. And we saw the Four of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands, you know, and then after talking about like that level of stagnancy with all four suits showing up, like the fours in the suits, I think it is a matter of being open to new opportunities. Seek out information that will help you. Like, you have to be a little bit more open-minded. Like, you can't just keep doing the same things and expecting something different. I'm seeing 3, 2, 1 on the clock right now, so it's kind of like a digression in a way, but it also reduces down. 3 + 2 + 1 is 6, so 6 ultimately talks about humanitarianism and doing things out of service, doing things for your community, for balance, like, and I think that has a lot to do with all that we've been talking about, is like this like reciprocated energy. Like, if you're getting some pushback from someone else, or maybe they're pushing you to say more, be more receptive in a way, instead of just like clamming up or hiding behind lies or whatever that Seven of Swords is for you, I think it's going to help bring balance back to your equilibrium and like your relationships all around. So anyways, Capricorn, I'm going to leave that there for you. I do hope that this helps you in the month of August. If you'd like me to look further into your own personal matters, I'd love for you to reach out for a personal reading. So all my information will be in the description box. All of our social media links and things like that will also be there too. But if you enjoyed this reading, please remember to leave me a thumbs up. Also, leave me a comment down below letting me know if it resonates with you, because I genuinely love hearing from every single one of you. So don't be hesitant to reach out. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel before you go, and hit that little bell too so you know when I post all of my videos. Capricorn, I love you so much, and I will see you very soon for your next reading. Take care. Bye.